Hi, this is Adam with Wholesale Capital, and today I have a special guest, Tracy Andrews, a broker with Summit Realty Partners and Elite REO in Riverside, California. Today what we're going to be covering is just some of Tracy's expertise. We're going to get to know him a little bit and make sure that you know that Tracy's one of the best realtors in Southern California if you're looking to buy or sell one of your properties. So Tracy, tell me a little bit about when you got in the business, what you do for your clients, and what you offer, man.
Okay. All right, like you said, my name is Tracy Andrews. I'm a real estate broker. I am the broker of Summit Realty Partners. I've been a broker since 2007, which is arguably one of the toughest times in the real estate business.
And you were pretty successful during that time?
Yeah, I've sold quite a few properties during that time. I've been a full-time real estate agent ever since I started.
Now, what kind of houses do you sell? Do you usually sell HUD, repos, for sale by owner, or owners, standard sales? What do you specialize in?
Actually, I've sold a variety of cell types. I've sold REOs, actually a bunch of REOs because this is a foreclosure market. Standard sales, flip properties, HUD homes, short sales. I mean, pretty much name the cell type with residential properties, and I pretty much have sold it.
Fantastic. Now, when you take your clients out, what would you say the average amount of houses that you look at before you write an offer, and how many offers do you usually have to write before you get an offer accepted?
We'll probably look at, I would say, maybe 4 to 5 properties until they write an offer. Some people do like to look at multiple properties before they make a decision. That way they know they're making the right decision on the property. As far as getting offers accepted, I personally typically write, I would say, about 3 offers.
So 3 out of the 4 that you guys look at?
Yeah. Well, basically, I would write, say, maybe 3 offers until one's accepted. I have had quite a few properties where just one shot, they see one property, they like that one house, and we write one offer on that one property, and they actually end up getting that property. That's happened. Plenty
of our clients have done that with you. And quick question for you: how do you make that happen? Do you call the listing agent? Do you do any research behind that before you guys go out and look at the property to make sure that your client gets the best offer possible?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much everything that I do is I do all the work up front, and I think that saves the agent and the buyers a lot of time. I call the listing agents ahead of time, make sure the property is actually available. Because some properties, they say that they're active in the multiple listing service, but they're actually not active. So I'll make sure that whatever properties we go see, those properties are actually available, so my clients can actually buy the properties. I'll pull up comparables throughout the neighborhood. That way I know up front what type of offer we would probably have to write. I find out how many offers are on the properties. If there's like 50 offers on the property, I'll tell my client, and usually when there's that many offers, the client is not interested in the property. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I do. I do all that stuff up front. That way.
Let me ask you a quick question. After you write the offer, do you follow up with the listing agent and make sure they get it? Do you usually fax or email? Do you hand it to them, the listing agent? How do you actually go about getting your offers to the agent and then follow up? What do you do? Right
now, a lot of agents in the market like everything to be emailed. Mm-hmm. So I typically scan the offers, email it to them.
And do you handwrite your offers, or do you actually type them in?
I actually do both. It just depends on the scenario.
Okay.
I always have a blank offer with me. Right now, I mean, with all the technology, you can pretty much do paperless transactions.
That's awesome.
So, but I pretty much do both. It just depends on the situation. I typically have a hard copy with me, and if I do have the hard copy with me, I'll if we're at the house, I'll just go ahead and write up the offer. And as far as following up with the agent, in the email that I send, I always ask that they reply. That way, I know that they received the offer, and I always ask for a time frame, when they'll reply.
Fantastic. Do you call them after, just make sure that they get it if you don't get that email?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yep. Great. And then what areas do you serve? I mean, we're in Southern California, Riverside, but do you serve like Marina Valley, Paris, Hemet, any other areas, surrounding areas, Orange County? How far do you actually go out?
The majority of properties that I've sold are in the Inland Empire. I've pretty much sold in probably every city in the Inland Empire. A bunch of properties in Moreno Valley, Riverside, Paris, Corona. Pretty much all the cities in the Inland Empire. I do go out to LA and Orange County as well. I have sold a few properties out in LA area. But pretty much Southern California for the most part. It just depends on each particular deal. It just have to make sense in order to drive out. If the property's in San Diego, the deal just has to make sense. If it's worth driving out to San Diego.
Now, do you work with investors primarily, first-time home buyers? Who do you usually choose as your clientele?
I pretty much take in my clients as they come in. I have sold a lot of properties to first-time home buyers. FHA loans are pretty much the majority of buyers right now, and so I have represented a lot of first-time home buyers. I represented investors, second-time home buyers. Pretty much however the clients come, I'll represent them.
Fantastic. And do you have any advice for anybody that's buying or selling a house in this current market?
Yeah, if you are buying a property, I definitely recommend getting pre-approved for your loan first. Second, hire a great realtor. I recommend asking friends, family, for any referrals. As far as selling the property, make sure you don't overprice the property. A lot of sellers end up chasing the market when they overprice the property, and basically you're end up reducing the price and end up selling it at the price you should have listed it for in the first place. And definitely make sure the property is good, looks good enough for showings. Make sure there's no clutter.
The house is a little cleaned up and stuff. Okay, very
Exactly.
cool. Now, how do people contact you? What's the best way to give Tracy a call or an email? What's the best way to get a hold of you?
Well, my phone's always with me, of course, so you can call me. My number is 951-906-6355. You can also view some properties on my website. It's TracyAndrewsRealtor.com. Tracy spelled Tracy. Also, email is a great way because the emails go directly to my phone. So you can email me at TracyA@EliteReoGroup.com.
Sounds good. And just one more time, I'm Adam with Wholesale Capital. My direct number is 951-251-5342 if you need to get pre-approved for any of the houses that Tracy's going to be showing you. Thank you very much, and we'll catch you next time.
All right, thank you.
All right.